And welcome to Anmaree's Workshop. My name is Anne Marie and I love to make things with joy. If you like to make things with joy or watch people make things with joy, you found the right place. Please like, subscribe, and share. This video is my August Makes video, and it has been quite an eventful month. This month I hosted my second annual #SewReversible 2024 challenge. And so these are the makes that I made in the month of August. I'm gonna try and do them in the order that I put them up, but you know, as long as I get them all done, it'll be fine. Okay guys, this is gonna be a long video. You might wanna get yourself a snack, cup of tea, glass of wine, and take your time because a lot happened this month first. One of the things I wanted to stress about the challenge is I wanted it to be fun. I wanted it to be affordable. So I tried to show some free patterns, some free PDFs. So I love to go through moodfabrics.com, their PDFs. I have a lot of their PDFs downloaded. They're free. And I've had really good results from making them. So the very first reversible garment that I chose was the lantern dress. All right, this is a free PDF. It's a lantern shirt dress. It opens in the front. I will show you me wearing them right here. And I chose to make this dress in Ankara fabric. I got this Ankara fabric from Temu. And I believe I got this Ankara fabric from House of Mommy Wata. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. We shall see. So I have done an anatomy of a make on this dress to explain to you how I use snaps. I use these gigantic snaps to close the garment. Let me bring you a little closer. Yeah, I used these gigantic snaps and then sewed these crystal buttons on this side, and then I did the same thing for the reverse, only I used these teak looking buttons edged with a little bit of brass on the other side. And I did a whole anatomy of a sew on this, so I'm not going to waste a lot of your time, but just to say I absolutely love this because you can make it fancy like I showed you before with the lace petticoat underneath it. You can make it casual. I did not show you the brown jeans and orange camisole outfit, but it's valid. And I also did this in a white linen Ogden top and my jean pants. And I think it was a great look as well. Now, you would think it'd be hot here in Jamaica, but we always have to be aware in the evening. There's a lot of places with air conditioning, and there's also, sometimes we have to be wary of mosquitoes. So I think that this is a wonderful addition to your wardrobe, and I hope you enjoyed it. Now, one of our sponsors for my challenge is Veronica Tucker, but that was not the reason I chose her as someone's capsule that I wanted to work with during this reversible challenge. I think I've made everything that she has put out. So when I heard she was coming out with the Audrey, she put out the Audrey pattern, I thought, what do I have that I could make reversible? Turns out I had quite a bit. So I'll show you. This is the base dress, and I will back my camera up a bit so you can get the full effect. All right, it is black velvet with etched out feathers. Oh my goodness. Now, when I saw this on the floor at Ping's, I thought to myself, kind of hot for Jamaica. Like, why'd they send this here? But no one really bought it for weeks and weeks and weeks. And finally, the price started getting reduced and reduced and reduced. And I let it percolate in my mind. I just thought it was such a sumptuous fabric. I thought I was going to put it on the back of a caftan or something, but I ended up making this capsule, this in reversible. The brown charmeuse-like fabric that was underneath why would you think that you'd find an exact match, right? So this is serendipity, serendipity. So I use this as my reversible because both looks are very sumptuous. You could wear one dress out one night, especially if you're on vacation or somewhere, and then flip it around the next night or 2 nights later and have 2 separate looks. I paired the charmeuse with pearls, and I used more Afrocentric earrings and beading for this side. And I think either way, it's a very good look. Now, what I don't want you to miss, let me bring you closer. I don't want you to miss is this touch that she put on the sleeves, which makes them exquisite. It is a ruched edging on the cuff. Now, let me show you it on the other side. I chose, when I made this reversible, I did not include the wrist ties because of bulk, mostly. So let me turn it inside out to the side with the satin so you can get a glimpse of this beautiful detail on this dress. Now, what I also love about this pattern is there are 36, and I think I discovered a 37th, 36 possible iterations of this pattern. So this is the ruched cuff with the wrist ties, and hopefully you can see it is such, let me title, such a beautiful touch. And I will insert somewhere around here what it looks like in effect, but it's just a beautiful pattern. It's a very comfortable pattern. You can wear this all night. You can eat as many Christmas cookies as you want in this dress. So I think it's a beautiful, beautiful pattern. Okay, so this is the dress iteration. Now this next look, is it done as a shirt? As a shirt. So I paired this beautiful black sheer that I saw at Ping's, and I could not for the life of me figure out what I was going to do for it. It was like 94 cents a yard. See how beautiful that is? But I thought, well, I love light things if I'm doing a reversible, because the weight of the garment and the heat of the garment is very important depending upon where you live. Now, so it has the same beautiful ruched sleeves. It has a keyhole opening in the back, and I backed it or reversed it with this chocolate, I can't even tell you what the content of the fabric is. I'm pretty sure it's 100% polyester. There might be a little cotton in it, but very little. So I did that with this beautiful brown, and if you can see the little glitter in the crosshatch of the fabric, and I closed the open loop in the back with a beautiful clasp that I purchased from, I believe I purchased these from Temu. But Temu and Mood Fabric are kind of my favorite when I'm looking for these kind of clasps to showcase the back of the garment. Once again, I put the wrist ties on the side that was lighter, not the side. Frankly, the other side was light as well, but it was so slippery. I couldn't, as the more I cut it, the more wavier it got. So I decided to do the bicep cuffs in this fabric. And as you know, you'll see this fabric again, but this was the shirt. So this is one iteration also. Now they also have a waistband tie, or I don't know what you call it. It's not really a belt. It's just a waist tie, which for those of you with those narrow waists and hourglass waist gives a whole nother look to the dress and the the sleeveless jumper. But for me, I'm a drop waist kind of girl because I got a lot of waist going on. Now within that collection, the final piece that I made was the jumper, which is just the sleeveless dress with no bottom flounce. Now you could have done that if you chose to, but I really like this. I thought this was a beautiful kind of party. No, I didn't think that. I thought it was going to be just a nice jumper that would go over that reversible shirt I just showed you. But when I made it, I thought, oh, and I put it on, and I'll show you me somewhere around here wearing it, and it became like a party piece. You could wear this out dancing. All right, in this fabric, wonderful. I absolutely love it. And I believe I got it on at clearance at Pablo's in Montego Bay. And then I made it in what was left of that black velvet with the feathers. Now I have to tell you, I used a needle board so there'd be no crushing, and I am still finding little velvet hairs all over my studio as well as in my nose. All right, so, and this is the effect. It can be worn by itself, and it can be worn over a shirt or a camisole or something sparkly. I'm thinking about that. All right, but one of the things I love about reversibility is if you're the kind of person who's extra and halfway through the evening and the event and people are saying, oh, I absolutely love your dress, you go into the bathroom and turn it inside out, change your earrings and your glasses if you need to, and walk out again, and people are like, wait a minute, I know you were wearing something else. If you're that type of person, reversibility is for you. All right, my next list choice is, I absolutely love this McCall skirt. I do not remember the number by heart right now. Give me a second, let me go get it. Found it. It is McCall's 8149. It is still in the pattern book. If McCall's is on sale this weekend, add it to your cart or pick it up at the store, because it comes in 3 lengths. This is my favorite length. It hits me just below my knees, so I don't feel constrained. I love a pencil skirt. I have bought this skirt how many times, but I can't make it through the day. Even with the kick pleat, I don't know, it makes me feel constrained and I can't make it. But this little gorgeous thing here, I can work on. All right, so I have made it this time, and I promise I am gonna do the sew along. I made it, well, if I add four times for this challenge, girl, y'all, I have maybe 6 of them, 5 of them, 1, 2, 3, yeah, maybe 5 of them. They're super easy to make. They're super versatile in your wardrobe. This is how it looks like flat. I made it with a beautiful kaleidoscope, gorgeous Ankara fabric that I bought from Temu. On the front, they have these wonderful pockets, so you can slide your phone in. It is deep enough to slide your phone in, right? And then I made it in black stretch denim, on a light stretch denim on the other side. Very versatile. My daughter already called me. She watched the video and said, you can just go ahead and put that in my closet, Mom. So what would be great is, because I love this black skirt, I probably will make you, that'll be my next sew along, what the sew along I promised I'll make it with the black denim, the black stretch denim, and another Ankara, so that she can have this set. Okay, so that was the next reversible thing I did. So let me show you. Along with that, I went to Tiana's closet, and I got this. It's called the Reggie. It's a free pattern. It's called the Reggie. It is a peplum. It's an open back shirt that you're blouse that you're supposed to make ties on the back. But I love the shape. I loved how it fit me. But I do not want, I don't want openings in the back. It's just not my thing, right? Too old for that right now. I'm open-minded, but no. Anyway, so this is the peplum, and she specifically mentioned the peplum. She said, Mom, the shirt with the peplum. I said, I know, girl. I know, it's screaming you. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the closet for her too. What I love about it is it's so bright on its own. It's one side is beautiful and the other side is so very versatile. You can use statement necklaces, you can use pearls, you can use rhinestones, you can use Afrocentric beading, you can use all kinds of things on the other plain side and on this side. And then you can mix match. You can have the black skirt with this on top. You can have the a black top with the skirt on with the skirt being vibrant on the bottom. You can put a t-shirt on top of it. It's just a really great combination. This is a free PDF on Tiana's closet, and I gave you the number for the McCall skirt. Don't sleep on it. Go get your copy. Now, one of my favorite pastimes on a Sunday midday afternoon is watching the Fold Line. Katie from the Fold Line in England, she will do, it's so helpful. She will do a review of what the latest patterns are that they stock in their store from online independent pattern companies, as well as they'll do the big four. I appreciate that because I frankly don't have time to go looking around to find out all these independent pattern companies, but I want to support them. I don't want to miss out on them. So, as I said before, one of my favorite things to do when I was a young sewer in Houston as well as New York was these magazines. Like Bird of Modem used to put out a magazine, and all of the pattern pieces are inside and instructions. I absolutely love that. There was fabric that I needed to damage on my way to becoming a master sewer, right? So the 28th issue, I believe, issue 28. Yeah, I see it, 28, had this bomber jacket on the front. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I love a bomber, but this seemed more conducive to where I live. So I ordered it online and it came in the mail. And that was my inspiration to make some reversible bomber jackets. All right, so let me see. So the first one, I used the fabric. I had a little bit of this beautiful fabric left. So I decided to make a bomber out of it. This red heavy duty, let me get closer so you can see. The sparkle zippers are from Temu, and I prefer them. They're so easy to zip, and there's no glitches, which you can find sometimes. But this heavy duty ribbing, that's Mood Fabrics. That's Mood Fabrics. Don't skip on them. They have most colors, but it really lends some authority to your makes, because it's not like sometimes the knit edges, they're too light. This is a serious jacket. You attach this to leather or whatever. It's really great. They come in 7-inch by I think 14-inch or 20-inch widths. So just perfect for a jacket. So I did this on one side, and let me show you what I mean. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? All right, so the other side, I got this fabric from Fabric Mart Fabrics, and I was going to make a dress with levels and stuff like that, but it was just light enough for this jacket, right? So you can get both looks, and it's going to be light enough. So this is what it looks like on the other side. There's that beautiful print and it goes with that red ribbing. So I did make a pair of pants, one of my favorite pants patterns. You'd think I'd know it by heart, but I don't, out of the fabric that was left. So I think if I can insert how many times I've made this pair of pants. These are a little shorter. They're almost like capris. And I had this beautiful elastic with the ruffle that I got from, you know where I got it from, Temu. And I whipped up these pants to go with the other side. And I think it's a beautiful look. Maybe there. All right. Okay, so now let's go completely opposite in the color vein. Same jacket. I'll start with the skirt. No, let me start with the jacket. Same jacket. And I backed it. This very much felt like cruise. With this blue and white Ankara that my dear friend Linda bought for me in Georgia. And I thought that I was gonna lose my mind matching up all of these patterns. But it came out so cute. I'm really delighted with it. I was overambitious. Have you ever started to cut something out? You have a lot of yardage and you think that you can make 8 garments out of 6 yards of fabric. That is what happened to me with this. So therefore I have to have a little insert of the white because I overplayed my hand when it was time to cut things out, because I had the jacket to make, I have a dress I cut out. The reason I bought the fabric, right, was the dress. Me trying to get a jacket and a skirt out of it was just greedy. It was just crazy. And so I lined it with a white denim because I thought this would be a nice effect. On this, you can see a little shadow of this pattern through, but it doesn't bother me. Once again, my favorite skirt pattern with the big zip, the McCall's, what is it again? McCall's 8149, okay? Only done now with the white denim on one side and the blue on the other side. Super cute, super cute. The patterns really went well. Like the inside, I was worried about going crossway, but it's such a cute look. Very pleased with it. And that was, wasn't my next to last. I was halfway there at that point. Oh, one little detail. This was a true reversible zipper. So the toggle can go one side or the other side, okay? So they sell those, you can get those online as well as at Joann Fabrics. I'm not sure if you can get them at Hobby Lobby, but that's a resource that I got. Once again, this heavy duty webbing at the bottom, Mood Fabrics. Oh, another thing with zippers, you can also apply 2 zippers. If they kind of coordinate, if you're struggling to find zippers that have the toggle that go back and forth, and I will show you that effect in the last outfit that I made. Okay, I hope you hung on for a while. We're almost there. This is the Ogden Cami done in a denim koi pattern that I found at Pablo's in Montego Bay. Now, the reason I was drawn to this this fabric is because I had made the red for my birthday. And then my beautiful daughter-in-law said, "Mommy, can I wear it?" And I was like, "Oh, baby, you can have it." So I mailed it to her. After I mailed it to her, I realized that I had an Ogden Cami matching and shorts. And I thought, oh, but that's okay. I like the cami and the shorts. Well, when I was in Pablo's at my sewing retreat in Montego Bay, I ran into another bolt of the red. And beside it was the blue. I love navy, y'all. Navy and chocolate are they're my neutrals. And I was like, oh, okay, let's do it. So I got some of that. So the first thing I did was an Ogden Cami. Let me show you it up close because I had a little bit left. So I made the Ogden Cami. It's reversible, no big thing, because the reason I like to reverse an Ogden Cami is because the facing on an Ogden Cami comes down halfway down and it makes you feel really secure in your camisole. So it's only a few more inches to the hem. All right, and sometimes if you coordinate it, I don't mind it showing underneath a little, especially if it's a fringe or something like that. It's a nice effect. It looks kind of designer-ish. So that beautiful cocoa brown, sorry, alarm. So that beautiful cocoa brown that I used to make the shirt with from Veronica Tucker, I had leftover, and I used to back this Ogden Cami. So while I was backing the Ogden Cami, the bell shape at the bottom reminded me, that bell shape there reminded me of a Sandra Betsina pattern that I had wanted to do during my my designer dive on Sandra Betsina. It's always a ride when you do her pattern. She has such interesting details, and I just wanted to make this skirt with the rest of the fabric I had left. So when you put them all together, it looks like this, all right? Or it could look like this with the coordinating top. So therefore, now when I show you this next piece, the duster, you can see how they can go together. Alrighty. I did not make the Sandra Betsina skirt reversible because I'm not out of my mind. There is always a point in one of her patterns when I go, did I read the instructions right? Always, always. Alrighty, so now, this is one of my favorite patterns. I know y'all have seen it. I've made it open in the front. I've made it open in the back. I've made it as a dress. I've made it as a jumpsuit. I absolutely love this pattern. It is very easy, very Vogue. It is like 5 pieces, front, back, front, top, tie. Yeah, it's like 5 pieces. All right, so it is 1735 or 9253. The 1735 is the latest one, and I think I have it looks like this. All right, but exquisite. Don't let that deep V fool you. You can adjust that. You don't have to worry about that. But so once again, I got these beautiful catches from Fabrics. Really beautiful. All right, I decided to make it as a duster because I just thought I'd get so much wear out of it. And it's such a statement piece. I didn't want it as a dress. If you have it as a dress, I don't know. I also like every once in a while the wind to blow the thing open and people be intrigued by what's the lining on that. All right, so therefore this is the red. And I will show me wearing it over here with the Ogden Cami and the shorts that I made a year or so ago. All right, and then at the back, I like to make the ties at the back. So it ties at the back. All right, getting your fish to swim the right way is a challenge. Just let you know. Okay, then, all right. So then the other side, and it is not weighty, but it's substantial. It has a good feel to it, like you've made serious clothes. You know, it's not too heavy. You can wear it once again open. All right, so this is the navy blue. So if I go back here, yeah, this is the navy. Oops, 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 oops. Right, with the catch. It also has the ties. Alrighty. And I will show myself wearing it either here or maybe over here with or without these coordinated pieces that I made to go along with it. All right, so that's the next to last thing. I'm sorry this is taking so long, but it was a big month. Whew, you've made it to the last garments. All right, so my last garment is Simplicity 9328. This athletic dress in short sleeve, I thought I would get a lot of use of, but because I do have a tummy, I was concerned that it wasn't going to be attractive on me. And this is one of the bonuses that I discovered from sewing reversible, is that having that other dress on the inside kind of worked like shapewear. I saw the effect when I made this pattern for my daughter. That's originally who I made it for. And then I saw my lovely friend Connie make it. And I thought, oh, it's so cute, but can my belly handle it? It was perfect because it was two knits and one helped smooth me and the other one helped hold that belly for me. And so let me show you I coordinated them. I got this fabric, I believe from, I don't know. Either I found it in a bucket at Ping's or Fashion Mart Fabrics. Yeah, it's one of the two. I'm not sure. But it's navy with the green palm leaves, and it's kind of like, it's a knit, but it has that kind of seersucker puckering in it. I don't even know what to call it. Anyway, so I made it, and I backed it with my favorite athletic knit that I buy from Ping's right here. So I'll show you over here what it looks like on this side, and hopefully over here what it looks like on the other side. But I think that's very, very valuable. Sandals, flats, sneakers, high heels, whatever you want to do to wear with this is comfortable all day long. So I would highly recommend it. So let me show you the other one I made. Okay, so this next one was made in a beautiful ITY that I got from Fabric Mark Fabrics. Isn't that beautiful? Now, I got this tip from Mimi G. Every time I see a floral with a black or a dark blue background, I'm inclined towards purchasing it because I love a knit, I love a floral, and Mimi says that if you make it in a dark, you can wear it all year long. She's right. I can wear this in the fall. I could wear this with my black suede boots. I could wear it with my sneakers. I could wear it with my little cute anklet. Y'all, don't sleep on this pattern. I think Simplicity's on sale this weekend. All right, 9328. Go ahead and get you one. Do not be worried if you have a tummy, because look how it looks on me. Y'all, I have a tummy. Look at this. And this is the aqua color on the other side. All right. And that's from that fashion fabric, that athletic fabric that I got from Ping's. I'm looking for more of it when I go to Montego Bay because I want to make well, that would be a surprise and I want to break the surprise. All right, anyway, so that was that. All right, guys, so that was the month of August. It was a hoot. I had a great time. I've made some beautiful things that are going to last me for a very long time, as well as I'm sure some people are going to arrive and take some of these. But for those of you who have participated, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it and your stuff is on the way. Now remember, it's Jamaica mail. Hopefully you'll get your prizes before Christmas. Or you might get them next week. There's no rhyme or reason with this Jamaica, but they are registered, so they should make it. I can't track them. All right, guys, thank you so much for this month. I enjoyed it. I am off to Dress a Girl and the rest of the year. All right, thank you so much, and thank you for stopping by. Bye-bye.